So we'll see how that turns out for them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I also think that maybe LGD is getting tired. They've played all 5 games against VG, and those are very long and tiring games. So right now they are probably just, I'm done with this. Let's just go all in, pushing lineup, and then we end this game at 25 minutes.
Yeah, it does seem like they don't want to. They don't want to dilly-dally whatsoever. They want to make sure that they win, as you mentioned, get the advantage probably on Bristleback early, get the space for Alchemist, and if you leave Alchemist long enough, he's going to push this hard.
Wasn't too bright.
We'll see what builds they go for as well. We'll see how off... Oh, they're actually going to run Bristleback on old 11. Interesting. And Chalice will be running that Nature's Prophet as the carry. So they're going to repeat what you were saying before. Those kind of off-lane-ish carries that Chalice has been running a bit.
Yeah, and I do think putting Charlie's at post 1 Furon is pretty good. So he could just soak up the early farm and whatnot, having lesser pressure as he would if he's on post 3. So they need the Charlies to be having high levels to push down towers. So I like this a lot.
Yeah,
I think LGD right now is very rich in their strategy. They could play a lot of styles.
Yes.
They could have Charlie's playing a fighting carry or a farming carry. So it depends. It really depends on the draft. So there's a lot of things they can play with on their hand.
It's true, and because of this, I think it's all the fact that a lot of the picks that quote-unquote don't work have become these really low tempo picks. So now that PSG.LGD has just become faster, then they open up their draft and their strategies much more. X-Nova here in the mid lane, in trouble, Swashbuckle hits, and X-Nova is gone. Chin-Q eliminates him. You get an early first blood for the Lina. Not bad. Since you're playing Lina 4, you kind of need that early goal. So, not too sad about it.
Yeah, definitely happy about it. Especially seeing Q, he's one of the most greediest fall in China scene.
Yeah, definitely.
And one of the best as well. Yeah, so definitely very happy with that kill.
Yes, his Mirana is legendary. I am sad that we don't get to see that. But I love that he's still using picks that are like not particularly meta, like the Lina 4, which he still plays well. But it's not a hero that we've seen very often these days. However, this lane is impossible for them. Honestly, Pango against an NP does not do too well in lane because he just harasses you. Like, you don't get kicked out completely, but in the early levels, NP really does a number on you, especially with the early Blightstone Chalice side to run.
Yeah, especially when X-Nova hits level 2 with the Wave of Terror, there's going to be a lot of DPS harassment coming out from the duel.
Yeah, it's true. He went for level 1 Magic Missile, probably for the rune securement. Not really using it much. As you mentioned, Wave of Terror is really the name of the game here. And then with the Aura as well, the Aura is really quite nice on Nature's Prophet.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Aura, I feel like Venge is one of the hidden MVP a lot of times.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Wave of Terror, especially, we haven't talked about this, but Wave of Terror to stack camps for your Alchemist, that's
true,
gonna be... Yeah.
That's some very good stacking actually. With the you can actually even stack it for Bristleback if he needs to recover. So you have a lot of options here, and that stacking power is important. And as you mentioned, Vengeful is just a really strong laner. In the bottom lane, you also get the Bristleback versus Naga matchup, which Naga can tank to some degree because she has a lot of armor. But later on, it does become a bit more difficult for her.
Yeah, but most of the time, you actually don't prefer to trade farm with a BB because BB with just level 7, he can just push you out of your lane.
Yeah.
So you'll be happy to be more than trading farm with him, but it's the Naga, you don't do anything else with BB. So 11 is definitely having a really happy time here. 10 last hits already.
Yeah, they are. Old 11 having this lane with the Bristleback is perfect as well because he's one of the better offlaners in terms of scaling with farm. So right now, all he's really doing is making sure they can trade evenly, ensure Naga does not have the easiest of lanes, and that's it. That's your job done. You're going to be faster than him anyway. In the top lane, though, X-Nova is going to go down here. Chin-Q and Faith Beyond managed to get the kill here. Just harassing the Vengeful Spirit. She was playing a bit overly aggressive, and they punish her for it. Good job there.
Yeah. I think for the Vengeful Spirit right now, he probably wants to just focus on stacking for Alchemist, because there's no need for him to help the Nature's Prophet on lane. He's pretty strong on his own, level 3 already.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, he's a ranged hero as well. He's one of the few... I mean, I don't know if you can consider him a ranged carry, but he has a really nice laning experience. Pango doesn't really bother him at all, as we mentioned multiple times. Venge is there as fodder and to make sure that Pango cannot get the items that he's looking for. Because Pango might be the space creator EHOME is looking for. If he gets early items, he could play that role.
Yeah, he could be the tanky guy that sits in front of the tower whenever you want to push lanes. So definitely they have to give Pango a good lane. good lane as well. Looks like they are just trade farming, but nothing to say has a better CS against Somnus.
Yeah, we're not seeing like there actually is literally a trade of farm right now. The only lane that you mentioned that's a bit different, or there's a big difference I would say, is the middle one. As you mentioned, nothing to say is beating him by a bit, but it's expected. You're Death Prophet versus Alex. How do you even win this lane? You're gonna recover in jungle later anyway. There's a fair amount of harassment from Nothing to Say. He wants to really kick the Alk out of lane, and he wants to be able to survive all the acid spray spam, which is kind of annoying for a DP. But Samus is fine. He even finds a haste rune here, which will do nothing, because, you know, you can't really chase the DP here. But, yeah, he'll have it. There's no extra haste for Nothing to Say, who has much more killing potential early.
Yeah, or maybe once right now is to get to his level 6 or level 5 as soon as possible. Because looking at the jungle, there's a lot of stacks, sweet stacks waiting for him to get.
It's true. It's true. We're gonna see that there's. Oh lord, yes. Okay, and even got kind of lucky on these stacks because he got a couple of the good Satyr camps, the large Centaur camp. So it's quite nice for the Alk when he starts taking these. He's gonna have no problem. Also, I also like that Alks nowadays are going a lot for the Soul Ring build, right? I think that was lacking when Alk first got changed, and now everyone is going for the Soul Ring first, which allows you to take these stacks easily.
Yeah, especially the change of Alchemist Chemical Rage that doesn't provide you mana regen anymore. So I think that makes Soul Ring one of the necessity item you have to get.
Yeah.
Also, the regens are pretty sweet as well.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's not bad reach, and it allows you to stay in lane. In the meta where we see people going for Ring of Tarask, what is Soul Ring? I mean, it's just a better Ring of Tarask at this point.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're ready. We're ready. I wonder if Old 11 also went for his own Soul Ring, by the way. We are not going to see the bottle build, so Old 11 seems to be rushing those kind of utility items, probably Hood, Vanguard. I love this build for Bristleback. I think it's the precise build for this game. You're going to bait out all the ultimates and be a nuisance.
Yeah, he definitely just wants to be the tanky, beefy, annoying BB in front of everybody. Right now, Somnus level 4 is already contesting the... SNQ is there to contest the jungle.
Yeah, Chinkyu's doing a really good job of this, actually. He's annoying them enough. We see DP taking advantage of this and going for Exorcism level 1 and trying to take this tower. He literally just got the Exo. FY is only level 2. He's trying to defend this, but he doesn't want to show himself too far in. While the Lina attempts to steal some of the lasses from that camp. FY now in trouble. Fairy being chased by a ghost. Oh no, Fairy, you're not ready for this. They use the Bramble Mace. She actually gets the Shadow Realm off, but it doesn't help against the ghosts. So it doesn't really matter here. Nothing to Say, though, is stuck in the Bramble Maze now. Let's strike a raid for Nature's Prophet, who's going to survive this. Nothing to Say is just tanking this a bit too well. There's a Spirit Siphon as well to make sure X-Nova goes down. 2 supports are dead now here for PSG.LGD, both eaten out by the Nature's Prophet. But in the backlines, Chinkyu will die to Maybe, whose whole prerogative here was just, let me farm. I don't care about your stupid quarrels. I don't want to fight here. Let me farm, you stupid Lina, die. And that was what he was doing. He didn't move from his camp. He just wanted to take the stacks alone.
Yeah, there's 2 very huge stacks here that Alchemy has to take. Also, EHOME right now, they are just throwing body. You see that Warlock level 3, he's already running mid to assist the Tip Prophet, but unfortunately, they only do like, what, 20% of the health, of the damage from the tower, so far so good for LGD, sorry. I think maybe he's very happy so far. The first exorcism season was wasted for almost nothing.
Oh, bottom lane, Old 11 could be in trouble here. Nice Array does hit Chinkyu, showing us his prowess to the Lina, but careful because the initiation from Chalice is here as well. He actually rotated just for this kill on Sylar. Old 11 might die. Chalice, the salve saves Sylar, and he's able to go under the trees unnoticed. Chalice trying to get some vision. Sprout is up in 2 seconds. Sylar a second salve, this time by Chinkyu. Chinkyu keeping Chalice at bay, and Chinkyu is going to sacrifice himself for Sylar so he can get the kill here. Chalice realized he doesn't have enough damage to actually fight this Naga Siren alone, and he's going to be forced away. He TP'd for nothing. Chinkyu, what a god, that second salve. In the top lane, X-Nova fighting against Pangolier and Innocence alone, and he's going to be turned into minced meat quickly.
Oh, that was so crucial for Naga to stay alive there. Otherwise, the tower might take a lot of harassment. A good play from Stinkyu for the south. And also the Naga. Wow, this hero has 12 armor. So it wasn't enough for Chalice, that hit to kill him, to finish him off. And that's pretty big.
That's one of the weaknesses of Nature's Prophet, right? He is only physical damage, really, besides Wrath of Nature occasionally. So against a Naga, you're not going to deal much. In fact, Bristleback is in the same boat as well. Naga is tanking you Like, there's no tomorrow. You need magical damage to really be able to bring her down. Q, oh no, buddy. He was T-warding really far in, or, I mean, scouting really far in. He found out. Can they kill him in time? Ninja's Prophet joins in. Chalice wants to get the last hit. Ah, yes. This is like my carry. Yeah.
Yep, shield secure. TP in for the one last hit. Perfect timing as well.
That's how you really play Ninja's Prophet. That's when you know you're a really top tier Ninja's Prophet. You can steal kills that effectively.
Yeah, right. The moment he TPs down, he get a kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like Haunt on Spectre, essentially. And honestly, it's pretty good. I think you should be playing your character like this a bit. You want him to get the farm anyway. You don't care about Vengeful Spirits farm or Dark Willows. So sure, steal away, man.
Let's look at Alchemist a little bit. Still AFK in the jungle, mid lane.
What are you? Bristleback is TPing in the middle of this. Light Striker Ray misses because that TP was long. Nothing to say now, being threatened, but they're thinking about this. They don't really want to go forward. Old 11, just being a sassy man, you know, showing the back to the enemy. He's like, oh, all right, attack me, I dare you. He knows he's just annoying, nothing to say. He doesn't want to let him take this tier 1 tower in the mid lane.
Yeah, he's showing dominance right there. He's even baiting, asking nothing to say to you. Just come and hit me. You wouldn't do anything.
This is the most come at me bro I've ever seen in Bristleback do. You know, that's literally standing there, showing your back, saying, fine, take me on. And that's 2 exorcisms we have seen, by the way, trying to take tier 1, and they still have failed to do so.
Yeah, mostly because the only tower damage they have is from nothing to say. And their heroes are really weak right now. There's no hero that you can pair with Dead Prophet.
Exactly. He's the only tower hitter you really have. You don't have Ags on her yet, so you're kind of left with Exorcism. And level 1, I told you, it's just like wet paper. It's not bad. It deals a bit of damage, and consistently it does force supports away, but you can't beat a Bristleback or a tower with that easily. Yeah,
right now EHOME is not feeling really good right here. Right now, LGD has left their top lane completely open for a few minutes.
Yes.
But you know, that EHOME's post tree is a Pango, so isn't really the perfect hero to put towers. That's why the towers is still pretty healthy.
Yeah,
and it really slows down the tempo of EHOME a lot.
Look at the build as well, Pango. He's going to go for Spirit Vessel straight up, which, while it's a good build this game, it's not the build you take for objective take. It's the build of, I'm going to try to hunt the Alchemist from now on.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works out for him. I mean, Faith Beyond has been given a fair amount of farm. He's actually 3rd farm in the game, beating the Bristleback. They actually commit the Golem for this. Rolling Boulder used, or Rolling Thunder used as well. 4 Ninja's Prophet. They hit him with a Dragon Slave. That's 2 hits on the Rolling Thunder, and that should be enough. Swashbuckle to finish him off. Nice job. Chalice is gone. Q controlling the Bristleback. And Innocence, look at him. He's committing to this role. He wants to make sure the upheaval, nobody can get nearby. Q will end up dying down, but Pangolier try to get the kill on X-Nova. Innocence realizes it's time to run, but he has nowhere to go but the graveyard. Gonna lose his life there as well.
Perfect rotation there from 11. Came down, secured 2 kills for himself, and most importantly, they defend the top tower, and that's all they want now.
Yeah.
All LGD wants is to try to just slow down the tempo of EHOME.
I think they're doing a good job of it for now, honestly. They got a fair amount of kills. Yes, LGD is still winning, but alright, nothing to say. We have Exorcism, Sprout. It's not gonna do much. Nothing to say. Are you really wanting to go in? What?
Wow.
What just happened there? He was trusting his healing a bit too much, and he just committed suicide. Old 11 coming in. Innocence, the target. I don't think he can run anywhere. Old 11, there's just a bunch of boogers on you, but oh, the Sprout actually sends him forward. 2 mistakes that don't actually matter. That second one doesn't really matter because Innocence is going to lose life regardless. Nice swap. Faith Beyond super confused. Where am I rolling to? Where's my life leading to? Why am I here? Magic Wand ready. He has Swashbuckle available, so he's going to be able to get out fine. But Faith Beyond, you almost rolled yourself into death. Old 11 is committed to this, though. Old 11 is going to chase. Look at him. Someone's like, get back. Get back, Old 11, you madman. Stop chasing the poor Pangolier. You'll get COVID.
I mean, this is the 5-man rotation that we have been talking about.
What was that? What a nice swap into the Sprout. Unfortunately, there was no follow-up, but Old 11 is here to say, and he still wants to brawl today. X-Nova, yes, he goes down, but Old 11, he's committing to the crowd. Nothing to say is the go. Old 11, you're up against 3. Do you really have the gall to go up against them? I don't think it's the right choice. He has a lot of damage, but he can't quite hit. They're keeping him at bay, kiting him around, and Old 11 will be able to get away, it seems. Upheaval now annoying him. Chinese server striking again. X-Nova will get the kill on Faith Beyond, and Ult 11 still fighting against Q. Okay, the the spike, the quills are annoying them, but it's not good enough, and he's able to get away.
How I wish this is the Bristleback that happens in my ranked games, man. There's so much space created by this guy. He's just constantly running, and he knows that there's no damage coming out from EHOME to finish him off. So he could do that. On top of it, he has the hood as well. He doesn't even have to pop the hood because there's not enough damage at all from EHOME side to even give him a massage.
Alright, I apologize for this. Seems like China is not playing fair today. We're gonna try to... I'm not sure if disconnecting is gonna help us. Hold 11, the target, there we go, Rolling Thunder. FY hit by this. We're seeing a power point here, but in the power point we can tell Bristleback is in trouble. They've hit him twice, but Ult 11 is tanking it no problem. And we're back. Alright. Thank you, Chinese overlords, please. Play fair.
Another exorcism committed by this Prophet, so that's the third exorcism they used for nothing, for no towers so far.
Yep. Okay, they get a swap here onto Silas. This is major. He
Oh,
can
he gets
TP
stunned by
away
that.
due to the Cursed Crown. That's actually a big deal, but they can't follow up too easily. No, she's still gonna TP, and they have no way to cancel this, unfortunately.
And yeah, seems like LGD is going to kick down this bottom tower. 14 minutes in, Alchemist has Radiance completed very close to dagger already, so we would see. I mean, it was just see LGD running at EHOME very soon with the Blink Dagger on Alchemist.
Yeah, it's true. It's a quick start build, right? It's the build we used to see a while ago, where it's just like when they want to abuse the unstable concoction. Okay, we're gonna see a kill here actually onto Nothing to Say. It's the second time I see Nothing to Say kind of walk into the enemy. That was weird.
Top lane 11. It's having a little bit of trouble here.
But he's tanking this though. He actually just tanked the whole Rolling Thunder. End up dying, of course, because they didn't snare. And Old 11's trying to play. He's starting to toe the line, right? Between feeding and creating space. And it's kind of a difficult line to toe this game.
Yeah, I mean, the first death is fine, I think. Right now, he has bought his team a lot of space. Charlie's is bottom, almost taking down the second tower already.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a lot of space. At least his teammate is doing something to compensate his death there.
Yeah, he is.
So, you know, man, this is LGD, they know what are they doing, so the death is not gonna be wasted.
Yeah, talk about not wasting their death. Lina completely wasted here in the middle lane, where Somnus just finds a really quick kill, showcasing the Blink Dagger. It's not a bad Blink Dagger reveal. It's a position 4 that you get for free, and he's going for BKB next. So Somnus wants to end this as soon as possible.
Yeah, especially you are killing the Lina with the strongest wave clear ability.
Yeah.
So right now you are gonna be down for almost 10 seconds. So far Naga is farming still fine, but I doubt that even if this Naga joins fight, he will be able to do anything.
What do you think the build is here for Naga? We saw Naga go for Manta. Do you think he's gonna still go for Diffusal afterwards?
Yeah, I think eventually you have to, right? Because Diffusal is so good on Alchemist and Bristleback, though. So you just burn their mana and try to ignore them. At least ignore the Bristleback. Because there's no way you could kill Bristleback and the Alchemist together unless LGD makes a big mistake.
Right.
So
disabling them is a great way to just, or take away their mana rather, is the best way to disable them.
Another exorcism here for 11?
Yeah, it's just this big. I mean, they're using everything for Old 11. Even the upheaval here to commit to the kill. They can't lose this. They even commit the Laguna play, but they find Chalice. He went a bit too far ahead. Oh, they save him from the Terrorize though. What a nice swap. Chalice will be able to live here thanks to X-Nova. What a swap, man. That was on point, saving your carry from making stupid mistakes. FY will be found out though, and Faith Beyond is committing to this. There's a swashbuckle. They get a disarm. And even with the Shadow Realm, they managed to get the kill. X-Nova will sacrifice himself, unfortunately. That's 2 free kills. Chalice, why did you come back? This is not your territory. EHOME is just running LGD down. They've managed to bring down 3, and this is going to be the 4th Chalice.
Wait, what? Why did Chalice went back in?
I don't know.
X-Nova was like, bro, I saved you.
Yes.
There's some sick highlight saved, and you just threw it away like that.
You ruined my clip, Chalice. That was how I was gonna ask for the salary raise.
Yeah, I mean, as opposed to why you are already having so limited opportunities to get yourself on highlight reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Charlie's just ruined that completely.
Anyway, it was
11
still
has
a
to
good
be.
play. But I do question, it's like the second time that we see this weird positioning from either team, right? It could be a sign of them being tired to some degree, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, right now they are running into Roche, it seems. There's no exorcism. There's no Warlock ulti as well. So perfect timing to get on the Roshan. They definitely need this to end the game because 11 has to be really careful now. He couldn't afford to lead his team into another team wipe like that just now. He has to be really careful with backing him out. Because just now, I think he's definitely dead already. So there's no point in actually helping him.
Yeah, it's true. You have to. I think both teams have to kind of acknowledge when to give up, right? We've seen multiple initiations where it seems like Old 11 comes in, Old 11 is clearly dead, yet the team still tries to follow up. Where there's clearly no follow up. I mean, when they use Exorcism and Rolling Thunder, you gotta just run. You cannot fight that 1v5.
I think right now for LGD, they should tell themselves that as long as I see the Exorcism or Warlock ulti coming up, I'm
this
dodging
is really
fight.
good. He doesn't have the Golem just yet,
Alright.
but it's still important to get rid of the Warlock. You know, the Fatal Bonds, the well, I mean, the Golem if he came back in time.
Also, we haven't been talking about item build.
That's true.
Charlie's Natural Preferred got a Solar Crest, and I definitely love it. I think it amplifies your alchemist even more now, or even the Bristol back.
Oh, Somnus. What a Light Strike array, but unfortunately does not heal Somnus. Only X-Nova. Nothing much you could do there, Chinkyu. And I think they're going for more. Rolling Thunder, I just saw used by Faith Beyond to run away, but that's Rolling Thunder plus Swashbuckle use. 6 seconds, can they get a stun out in that time? Somnus has 2 seconds to that stun. He might be able to Swashbuckle away. They still hate him. That's a Song of the Siren. Siler just saves his teammate. Here you go, buddy. And he did go for Diffusal Blade, by the way. He got that Diffusal in 3 minutes. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all.
Definitely. If there's someone that could carry EHOME right now, it's gonna be Sylar. I don't think Nothing to Say could do a lot this game. He just you know.
Is he just walking in pretending like those are illusions, or? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they just noticed because of the damage. It's like, that's not an illusion, that's weird. Crazy style. I love when they do these plays, when they're just playing around. How do you think EHOME is dealing, though? They've actually been dealing with this early game really well. Alk is still farmed, but their Naga's fair farmed, and they've been able to put pressure in the towers.
Yeah, I think LGD would definitely love to have a higher advantage right now. I think 5k is a little bit too low in 21st at 21 minutes. Especially your cores are having a relatively good game actually to start the game with. But right now with the AGs, with the Sora Crest on Charlie's, I think this is the high ground timing. This is where they want to siege the high ground.
Yep.
There's no... Oh wait, Somno is TPing bottom.
Yeah, they're trying to catch someone here. It's Death Prophet. This is big. Can she TP in time? They don't have anything to cancel his TP.
Ooh.
The damage is not good enough. Death Prophet tanks it like a god. Even with the Soul Crest on top of her.
Oh, that was so close. He lived with 30 HP. It's gonna be so big if they get a kill there.
Yep. And she doesn't have to commit anything, like no exorcism, nothing like that. Essence Ring was huge there though. Essence Ring really gave her a second life.
One of the best items, especially for heroes like this, Death Prophet.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just one of the best items in general. I hate Essence Ring. It saves you from so many sure deaths because of how tanky you become with it. Okay, Old 11. This is the classic Old 11 strategy. I'm invisible now. I'm going to create space by sneakily getting close to Siler and seeing if he can get scared. I have never seen a slower pig in my life. Jesus Christ, Old 11.
Alright, 11. Providing Vision X Noah.
Why does he have three? It looked like he's gonna find Chinkyu in the end. Old 11, slow but steady wins the race. NP comes in, Chalice is lost, Sprout, Chinkyu just juked them. Chinkyu just broke 3 people's ankles. Oh,
What a crossover.
what a crossover indeed. This is the new Kobe. This is what the reincarnation.
I feel like LGD has been wasting a lot of timings though. Trying to get the kill on Death Prophet, trying to chase Lina here. Oh, they're just buying time for Naga. And Naga is gonna split push, annoy you with the lane, so it stops you from pushing for any objectives. And don't forget, Alchemist is carrying an Aegis right now, so
Yeah.
they're not entirely utilizing their Aegis right now.
No, they're
I
not at
think
all.
LGD has to really deal with them.
What do you think of the Alex build as well? I think that since he went for like a mid-game, almost early mid-game build, the net worth is actually not as high as it seems, because Blink Dagger, for example, is not going to be as useful if this comes into a late-game scenario, because it doesn't give him any stats. Do you think they should be playing more aggressively here for PSG.LGD?
Yeah, I do think so, but they're having a Naga issue right now.
They're having a Chalice issue, PSG.LGD. He's been left alone. Naga, nice evasion there with the Manta Style. Can she evade this as well with Mirror Image? She does not. Stun hits her. Terrai's been used. She can Mirror Image, and Alk hits like a truck. What's this noob caster saying about me? I don't need stats. I am a monster of nature.
Alright, right now, LGD has to go.
Yep.
They have the Nature's Prophet to fix lane for them, fortunately. Oh, Chalice trying to get a solo kill on Q.
He almost did. Wrath of Nature used. Can he get the vision? Q, do not stay there. There we go.
Oh, so much damage.
Perfect vision. 55 extra damage as well for Chalice, which actually helps us pushing a fair amount. If you can TP to a tower now, oof.
Yeah, speaking about damage, wow, that's a lot, 55.
Yeah, that new change to Wrath of Nature, I think, helped him a lot.
Oh,
of course.
Alchemist even got a bounty rune from the shower as well. 280 gold.
Okay, Ice Frog, sure man. You want PSG.LGD to win, we get it.
Yeah, there's no way LGD is not going to TI, Ice Frog says. Yeah,
they have missed too many majors. They are winning this. Alright, let's see. We're gonna find Innocence here. Chalice, he just saw him. There's no way to cancel this TP though. What do you think of maybe a Scythe of Ice on Chalice? Do you think he should get some stun? Because there's been like a couple times this happened to him.
yeah, maybe. But then they also need some kind of answers to the illusions. So I don't blame him for going for Maelstrom. And then he's going for BKB. I think they're just going to man out.
They just finished the
tempo.
over. Oh, they're gonna fight this apparently. Nice by Sakurai though, onto 2, Faith Beyond, Rolling Thunder, and they even combine this with the Warlock ultimate. BKB's not too useful on Summons, but now starts to hit this Death Prophet. They're gonna divide the team fight for now. Sylar trying to create some space. Somnus, BKB is about to run out, and there we go. Somnus, you're vulnerable. He's been silenced, but he still hits hard. They swap him to safety. He's still been ensnared. X-Nova the target, easy to kill. Can they finish her off? They do, but nothing to say. Is decimated by Chalice. Somnus wants to go forward, and even the Song of the Siren, he gets the blink plus stun there. Silent, you've wasted a bunch of time. Can they stun him out? No. Song of the Siren lasts a bit too long. However, they do lose that team fight though. Losing the Death Prophet there is massive, and Innocence will also join him. Why? You're gone, my friend. That's 2 supports gone. That's an off, well, actually no, that's a support, an off laner, and a mid laner. All of which wasted their ultimates, the Naga as well. How are you gonna stop LGD from taking your base now?
Yeah, this is at least one Rex. And unfortunately for EHOME, they lost this fight just right outside of their base. And there's no cores has fallen on LGD side, so this is just 3 towers. Look at the Solar Crest, how much damage, how much it is amplifying.
Yeah. That DPS
I mean, this is the thing about off-laner transitioning into carry.
Yeah.
They're always so selfless. They're just always so selfless, so enabling.
Okay, they actually catch X-Nova here in the backline. Sylar, but oh no, Sylar! What have you gotten yourself into? You don't have a Song of the Siren. Sylar has just got found out and killed off easily. Pango desperately trying to give him some space, but Faith Beyond, you're a bit too late. And you're just rolling yourself into your doom at this point. They're trying to get the stun off. Everyone else in EHOME is here. Yolcitor to control this poor Pangolier. They don't hit him with a Terrorize. It doesn't really matter. Faith Beyond still slowed with a Curse Crown. Gonna hit Swashbuckle to get away. He's gonna be able to get away fine. The supports are dying in his place. Nothing to say, also running away in time. And they are creating some space. They are slowing down this lineup by PSG.LGD, but I mean, they just killed your Naga 2 times in a row.
Yeah, looks like they are not going to stop as well.
Yeah,
Once again, EHOME doesn't have damage to deal with the Blizzard Back or the Alchemist. All they can get in the team fight is X-Nova's Vengeful.
Yep, and look at this. Now Abyssal is ready. We have a stun, and it's the best stun in the game. Somnus tears through Y. You take down the second set of racks, and the GG is called. Wow. EHOME seemed to have a really good early, but as we predicted, because of the out, 30 minutes in, more or less, he's your win condition.
Yeah, I think you just couldn't afford to play all this like this